The stream is live. Welcome to Side Jag 2025, last of a year. What a year we have had. We're going to do a year in review. No, we're not. Screw that.
Listen, I don't know if we've watched a good movie this year. Surely we did.
I think we did. We had
surely
to
we
watch
did.
one.
I just don't. They've been drowned out by all the bad ones we've watched.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's been anything.
Yeah.
But Diddy do it? Okay. So before we get into it, so funny story. Not funny story. Story. Just story. Can we just say story?
Story. Yeah.
So I have the crazy idea. It's like the last weekend before Christmas, or the second to last weekend, right? And I was like, hey, we should go to like Disney and just like walk around and see Disney shit, because it's Disney Christmas is really cool. And the girls were like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. And I was like, let's just drive over. I don't want to stay at a hotel. And that immediately meant Sue's going to go find a hotel. So anyways, Sunday, we stay the night, Saturday night, go to bed. I had to like do some stuff Saturday night, so we got a late start. It was my dad's birthday, so I went over to his house and like took him dinner. Haley and I went and took him dinner, and we sat there, and so we got home about 9, and then we left to drive to Orlando. Ate out there. So all in all, it's like you get to bed 10, 10:30, 11, 12. I don't know what the fuck it was. So you get up and we go to park at Epcot, take the tram over to Disney, walk around Disney for a little bit. Haley and I ride Space Mountain because she's like, I want to ride Space Mountain. I was like, fantastic, let's ride Space Mountain. And then we left. Then we're like, let's get the hell out of here. Let's go to Epcot, because we really wanted to go to Epcot because it's the Christmas tree, or the cookie walk is going on right now. So you walk around and they have all these cookies you can buy, and if you get 5 cookies, then, and they're a little bit smaller, not much smaller than like a crumble cookie.
Oh, okay.
So they're big cookies. Like one cookie is enough for all 3 of us.
So small is not a word you should use with them.
No. You don't. Like, if everyone wants to eat a cookie, you'll make it past maybe 2 cookies and you'll be like,
yeah, tapped
done.
out.
Yeah, tap out. We did that once, and then we never did that again. So and honestly, sometimes the cookies suck, and you're just like, throw that shit away. But they also have the food too. So it's like the food, so you eat all these little things. So little. All right. So anyway, Sunday, we're having a good time, eating food, eating cookies. Life is great. And then it's like, it's 5:00. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Yeah. Cool, man. Let's go. Sunday, get in the car, go to take off. I-4, as you've been on, the crapshoot. It's a hit or miss. Okay. And normally we do okay. This time, dude, it took us 2.5 hours to get home.
Oh, damn.
2.5 hours to get home. Needless to say, there was no like boring life of Haley, because we were both like
spent. Yeah, you were just
spent this, man. It's like tired of driving. Sue's annoyed. I'm annoyed. Everyone's annoyed. Like, it's right. Just like,
what's the point? It's like when there's a bad situation going on, the last thing you should do is turn on each other, but that's like the first thing that starts to happen.
Yeah, so we just all went our separate ways. Like, I go, hey, listen, like Haley's like, I just want to get a shower. It's like, go get a shower. I got to do a podcast with Brian.
Yeah.
Sue's like, I'm gonna go do my thing, and so we all just kind of split, and everybody went and did their thing. And so I got to do podcasts, and I got to edit the video for the day, and I got to edit the podcast. And so the next thing I know, it's like 11:00, and I'm like, I got to watch the Diddy thing. So needless to say, there was no way to watch the Diddy thing on Sunday. So what was it? Tuesday night, I was like, I got done from work, and everyone was gone. I ran home and I put on Diddy. I was like, I'll just watch it real quick, and then I'll edit a video. Not realizing it's like 3 episodes.
Right.
So it was like almost 10:00 by the time I got done watching it. I was like, Jesus Christ. So now I gotta edit a video. And I was like, I don't have it in me. So I had a couple other things I had to do. So next thing I know, it's 12:00, and I'm like, I gotta edit a video. It's like, I can't edit a video. It's like I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired. So I don't edit a video. I go to bed. There was no video on Wednesday. There was one today, and there'll be one tomorrow because I made up for it. So we'll get a video tomorrow and news. So that's a bonus. But anyways, I sat there. I came home from work. I sat there and watched Diddy. You know, I didn't even take a shower. Like I just literally came home, sat on the floor in front of the TV like a little kid, and just like, let's watch Diddy. God damn, what a pain in the ass. That guy.
Dude. What's crazy? This is the one thing that hit me first. First opening scene. You're like, okay, they're literally filming with Diddy. Like in which I did a little research, and I think they do mention it in the documentary itself. But apparently, when he knew all this was going to happen, he paid his own film crew, to film on the journey of all this, and somehow 50 Cent got that footage.
I believe it was because he didn't pay the bill.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, from everything you see, yeah, it tracks.
Yeah, tracks 100%.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, and apparently, you know, it's funny too because like Diddy did or 50 Cent did a really good job of not saying why he hates him.
Yeah. That's the craziest thing about Diddy is that he doesn't see how his own actions make him look bad. Like he's just it's like he's gone to the point where people have so much power and so much money that they're like, oh, they are literally lying to themselves,
right,
about the reality of what's going on, and we see it with powerful people everywhere. And it's like, oh, I'll just say whatever I want. They, you know, what are the poors? Who cares about the poors?
Right.
I'm important. This is what I think. Everyone else should think this as well. And the craziest thing, and they say it multiple times in the documentary, is that they were trying to get him for a RICO case. They didn't get that, so he ends up with a little over 4 years.
Yeah, he got 4.5 years.
And he probably won't even serve all of that, or maybe half or something.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the president didn't pardon him.
Yeah, right, because that seems like an option from what you've seen going on.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude,
I'm sure he was at least one of the freak off parties.
I mean, who knows? Apparently, they got tapes of everybody, and I've kind of fallen down a YouTube rabbit hole.
Of course, you have
the names that weren't as I do, the names that weren't brought up in the documentary, and one of the biggest, who would you guess it would be that wasn't brought up? Obviously, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh yeah, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Actually, he was brought up in the movie or the documentary. Clive Cussler or whatever is Clive.
Yeah. The executive. Yeah. Listen, what about Snoop D-O-double-G, man?
Oh.
So apparently, he has also been accused of some kind of child trafficking at some point. From what they're saying, and he was very much involved with Diddy. It just wasn't in the documentary. So I don't know really, like what's going on. Is Diddy the only one that's taking the fall, or is there going to be more? Obviously, Beyonce not. And
they got the one. They got one. They're done.
Right.
They needed somebody, and
he was the fall guy.
Yeah, and there's no point in going after Snoop.
Right.
Like, who cares? You know, except for the people that he might have fucked up.
Right. And Diddy probably never thought he'd be the fall guy.
Correct.
You know, he's probably like, oh, dude, I got all the money.
But he just upset everybody.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot we don't know.
Yeah. And okay, so the one thing that was perfectly made clear throughout the whole thing was, and these documentaries are getting really bad at this, is that there's a narrative and they are telling you their narrative. These are not documentaries. These are not unbiased documentaries. These are biased as shit. Yeah. They are this could almost be construed as fiction in some regards.
Right.
Because who knows if it's true? You know, I liked the one juror, the Indian juror that was like, when the girl was telling her story of being kidnapped at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And he was like, it was just so hard to believe. You know, and you're just going, like, wait, that was hard to believe? Like, all of this other nonsense that you guys were stupid. Like, I think the jurors were, I mean, there again, don't know, not gonna judge. Because why would I? I just, I mean, hey, he got something.
Yeah. Listen, like, all these documentaries, what I will say about them is they're very entertaining.
Yes.
The good ones. Like this one I thought was very entertaining, but like Ken Burns is looking down from heaven, like just shaking his head. Like what are we doing here?
Yeah. We're making entertainment.
That's what it is. It's reality TV.
They need better names for them. Because it's not a documentary anymore. It's a story.
It kind of that kind of burns me the soul, because we love documentaries,
right?
But these are not documentaries.
No, there was no bias there was no unbiasedness at all. This was 100%. I don't like Diddy, and this is why I don't like Diddy.
Right.
Okay. Do you got any, like, is there any narrative to this that doesn't make him look like a total fucking loser?
No.
He's a bad person. He's 100% bad.
And he doesn't help himself in any way. Now they edit it, but
so there was only that one girl, the one singer friend of his that had his back. Outside of that, nobody did, and even she was struggling to do it because she's like, she asked him for $5,000 and he couldn't let loose $5,000.
Dude, that's crazy.
Dude, that's just, this guy is like. And his partner that he just like stole the business from and then had him blacklisted. Like, damn, man. Like,
dude, there's just, there's people like that at mid-level management that will step on anybody. And I see those people and I think, like, man, like, maybe you make it at some point, but like, what's this? Like, you have some karma coming in some way, shape, or form. And it's going to be the world's fault that this happened to you, not because you were just a complete scumbag.
Right.
And it's like,
no, I mean, and there again, they painted the picture that made him look like he's responsible for Tupac.
Right. There was a lot of accusations that weren't fully founded in here.
So they and that guy is on trial, is going on trial for the murder of Tupac.
Yeah.
And he said it was, and there again, you can't prove it. He just said it. Doesn't make it true. It just, he said it. Right. And then they made it sound like he's responsible for Biggie.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and they could, like, the things they said are plausible, but it's when you throw accusations out there like that, you're seeding it for the court of public opinion, not there's no evidence out there.
No, there's 100% no evidence of.
Not that we're Diddy defenders. We're definitely not, but I think we're.
No, you have to play fair.
For a true documentary, you want to have all the information, and in a documentary, ideally, you tell a story, you present the facts, you let the viewer come to their own conclusions.
Correct.
This is not that.
No. And honestly, most of the documentaries we've watched.
No, the one with the chick, that shot the lady.
Yeah,
that one was same for entertainment. It was entertaining, but it wasn't. It wasn't a documentary. Yeah.
No, they're just.
I think the last one that was closest to a documentary that we watched was maybe like the Carlos Ghosn one for the Fiat guy.
Yeah, but even that just was making him look terrible.
Right.
I mean, I honestly, I think the best things that we've watched lately are like the autobiographies.
Yeah,
where the guys telling their stories, but even those kind of suck. Like, the one,
like the Charlie Sheen one, I thought was great, but he was telling his story from his
So it was his autobiography. It wasn't
right.
It was just like, hey, this is how I remember it. How do you even remember it? You were fucked up the whole time. Right. The one I just watched with Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet, but I
it's like it's how he remembers it. The Billy Joel one was the best. Like I feel like the Billy Joel autobiography was put together the best out of all of them.
Was that the Apple TV one?
Yeah, I think so.
That's probably why, dude. Like, listen, Apple TV, Sidejag, they're killing it. Like,
oh yeah. Well, I mean, their Beastie Boys one too was like,
the Beastie Boys one was good. I watched that.
That was freaking amazing.
Yeah,
and there again, it's like, hey, look, so the Clive one we just talked, the Clive guy, like we just like his documentary or his autobiography or whatever that was great too.
Yeah, I don't think I watched that one.
Oh, dude, that one was fantastic. Like they covered all of it, all the ins, the outs, the goods, the bads. Like that's why I knew he was in with Diddy, because there was a portion of that there,
right?
And like Clive is the guy. Like his documentary or his autobiography, let's call it an autobiography because that's what it is. It was fantastic, because you're just like, how is one guy responsible for all of this?
Yeah.
like what the fuck, man? This guy was built with silver ears.
He made the boy bands too, right?
He made everything.
Yeah. Because
the boy bands was that hot air balloon guy that we watched.
Oh, that was Lose Something, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Clive is responsible for everything that doesn't suck. I mean, everything that doesn't suck. He's had his hand in so much music that it just hurts your head.
Well, it's like a freaking usually they end up being it's like the Weinstein. Like they had literally were producing the best movies ever. The dude was that complete and utter degenerate, but for whatever reason, he had the vision to put together some of the best movies of the time.
They had no limitations.
Yeah.
There was nothing that they couldn't do.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so you look at Puffy. Okay, so it's funny too because after seeing this view of it and knowing my view of it as this was all unfolding, and you're just like watching it, like Tupac was killed, and you're like, oh wow, and then Biggie was killed, and then like the whole East versus West thing, and you're like watching wait, these guys they made it sound like these guys hated each other, and like these guys were all friends at one point.
Oh yeah, and then they were friends after.
And they were just like none of this was real. This was all just PR shit.
Well, the hate between Tupac and them was real, for sure. And Death Row with what's his name, Suge Knight. That was real beef.
But in the beginning, there wasn't.
No, in the beginning there wasn't. No.
I watched the murder. The girls watched the Murdoch Murders. That was weird.
We already did that.
No, this was a whole where the lawyer. He's the lawyer guy.
That's what I'm saying. Kill his wife and son.
Yeah, and then, I think you watched it, and I watched part of it, but we never really talked about it.
Oh yeah, we could. Let's
not. I'm not going back into that. No, I didn't enjoy it. I thought the ending was stupid.
Did you watch the dramatized one, or did they watch the one that was dramatized, or the one that was the actual documentary?
We watched the drama. We watched the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The one I didn't watch the movie. I listened to the podcast for one, but then I watched the documentary on it.
No, the movie. We watched the movie. The movie. I mean, there again, it was very well put together.
Yeah.
Until the ending, and the ending was just like.
See, Cassie watched that, and I was like, no, I don't. I was like, I'm good. Like, I know everything that happened.
Right.
I feel like it only can get worse from what I already know. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did a good job. It's just that what really threw it off was they dramatized the whole murder portion of it.
Yeah,
and I was like, we didn't need to see that. Like, we don't need, because that's where it goes wrong. Because up until then, there was always someone around. Okay,
right.
So it's like you could tell a story because you have that guy that saw it and you have that guy that saw it. But then when you want to do a dramatization of how you think.
So did they touch on that movie version about the son that killed the girl on the boat?
Yes.
So they did cover that.
Yeah,
and then they kind of went to bat and done their lawyer Southern lawyer, Southern politician shit and got him out of it. But yeah. That was the most interesting part to me.
Right.
Plus, well, then obviously he murdered him, and
yeah. So I just was like, the ending to me when they showed that, I was like,
you know, I get the same thing. I'm not a prude, but I get the same thing with like sex scenes. Like we know what they're doing. Like you just like cut it. Like, listen, you see him like falling onto the bed, cut it to the next day. We know what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we don't need to see it. We know what happened.
I mean, they only put that in there for young perverts. It's
what it's got to be. It's
and we were all young perverts at one point, so it's
right.
Like,
I mean, dude, trust like 18, 17-year-old me. Oh, dude, I'm dying to watch that scene. Yeah. 40-something-year-old me, it's like we listen.
Yeah, we know what's happening.
We know what's happening.
Yeah, I've already. It's already over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah. That was probably. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Diddy. Sorry,
Diddy. Hey, that's what we do. Side jag.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everything that happened was staged. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the whole story was made to make us. Don't be sorry. The whole thing was made to make us think what we were thinking.
Yeah.
And the really screwed up thing is we all fell for it.
Oh yeah.
We all bought into it, and as soon as it was over, it was like he got what he deserved. He didn't get what he deserved. He needed more. He should have got it all. You know,
and it was positioned like that before. Like it was perfectly timed. We had all went through that. The trial had just ended, and it was like, and we had been hearing in the media and on the internet all this stuff before. So it was like prime position to just put it out, and it was perfect timing.
Yeah, and it's like I got done watching it and I was like, all right, I got shit to do.
Yeah.
So I didn't really think about it. I was just kind of letting it
marinate.
And the more I thought about it, I was like, okay, man, they spun everybody up on this. Like they just made like all the footage they showed of him. He looked like he was baked out of his mind.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, the whole like, y'all need to figure out what to do because God is telling me, you know. And like when they're in the yacht, and he's like, I just have to listen to Jesus because Jesus is just Jesus to me. You know, no one else but Jesus can tell me what to do. And I'm like, you know, and you're sitting there going, I think you have the wrong Jesus. Like, I think you dialed Jesus on accident. Yeah. You might want to check the number. You know, I think Jesus answered phone. Can I help you? You're like, Jesus? He goes, yes. Can I help you? You know, and it's like,
that's on a side jag from that's hilarious because somebody I know was where they were selling something. They're like, yeah, Santa told me I need to get the most money I can for this. I was like, I don't think that's how Santa works.
Oh, dude, Santa.
I was like, I don't think that's how Santa works.
No, it's totally how
Santa giving him a hard time. Yeah.
No, Santa's a communist, apparently. Have you seen that one going around?
Oh, is that the new thing?
Yeah, he's Santa's getting interrogated by these Russians.
Yeah,
and you know, it wobbles it down, and they're like, "So you're you know?" He goes, "What do you charge for the toys?" And he's like, "Nothing." He goes, "Wait, you do all this work, you don't get paid? So you're a communist?" And he goes, "Yes, my brothers." And I'm like, "Oh my god, that's so bad."
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, clearly Diddy was a piece of shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But he was great at capitalizing on moments. You know,
dude, when they started playing his hits too, like you forget because I've never was a big Diddy fan, but when they start playing his music and your hits, and you're like, oh yeah, those were absolutely huge back in the day. Those were huge. Just like people when we watch the thing about the Limp Bizkit being so big back in the day, so you kind of forget because you lived in the moment,
right?
And maybe you weren't the biggest Limp Bizkit fan at the time or the Diddy fan, but you just forget how big. 20 years from now, I might forget how big Taylor Swift is right now because I'm not a Swiftie or anything like that. But you can't deny the fact that she is like one of the biggest pop stars in the world that's ever been at this moment, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
so,
for sure.
And Diddy the same thing. So
yeah, you know, and it's funny too because I feel like there's enough people that okay, so let's all agree the world is a really messed up place.
yeah,
And there's still people that think he was made example of and that he's not guilty of any of these things. And they just had to get him on something because, you know, they had to, you know, they had to make an example of him, blah, blah,
yeah,
blah, right? So that's why he only got 50 months, right? Because you go, Martha Stewart, look at Martha Stewart, because we always have to absolve something
right,
by saying it was okay because this other person did it. You know, it's like, well, he did that too. Yeah,
yeah,
but can't we expect better from this guy? No. Okay. You know, it's like, well,
yeah,
you know, Martha Stewart went to jail for insider trading. You
yeah.
know, so because they had to make an example of her. Well, really, old white lady, we need to make an example. Okay, whatever, sure. Yeah, don't you do that, Grandma. Um, so they're making they're making an example of Diddy, and it's like, or he was really a piece of shit, and this was all they could get him because he had 10 fucking lawyers.
Dude, and he beat the RICO case. Like he
Right.
beat the RICO case. And the FBI doesn't try cases that they're not going to win something
Right.
on. So I think they really thought that they had a pretty good RICO case with all this stuff going, but he beat that case and he got 4 years is no small amount of time. But
it's not the end of the world.
like he's going to be fine. Like his kids aren't even going to be, you know, people. There's been people that have sold weed and been in jail for 20 years.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like,
this guy did some really nasty stuff. Hey,
yeah, what's up, Chris?
And I like Martha. Everybody likes Martha Stewart.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, who doesn't? I mean, you know, that's delicious. But there again, yes, he'll be fine. He'll get out, and he can do a comeback tour. You know, there'll be people that go see him.
Maybe he fades in the background and still does his music thing. And
I don't think he's a background guy. I think that was the one thing that established is he's not a background guy. If he climbed on the shoulders of everybody that he was part of, and he injected himself into every situation. So,
which was clear even in the day. That was the whole Death Row Records thing. It's like, hey, if you don't want the producer to be on your album, come to Death Row.
Correct.
Come to Death Row. We'll just produce your music.
Yeah.
Because every Biggie song Diddy was in there like, yo, hey,
yeah. What? Yeah. Exactly. So, and the other thing too that was funny about this that I thought was good is it's the only time that anyone has ever made Suge Knight look like a victim.
Right.
Okay. Like this guy he's friggin' Suge Knight, bro. Yeah. He beat people up for a living.
Yeah, they said he held Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Over a balcony by his ankle.
To sign. And there again, that's one of those things where it's like, that's Vanilla Ice's story. It's not like it's fake. It was it was out before all the deep fake video shit exists. So Vanilla Ice, that's what he says. Do we believe it? I don't know. Do we have any reason not to believe it? I don't know. But there's also enough Suge Knight stories. You know, like we saw all of that in Straight Outta Compton. Wasn't that in that one? Where like Suge Knight came in and like Dr. J was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, so but somehow this documentary made him look like he was the good guy. He was a nice guy. And I'm like,
yeah. Like he's in prison right now. He's been in prison.
Is he? Is he still in prison?
Yeah. He's still in prison.
Yeah.
For
you know, it's like I mean, the thing is like when you think about it for a minute, you go, okay, when you're that rich, you're that wealthy, you're that flamboyant, you're that over the top, you live in this world that most people don't even get a glimpse of.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah.
What reality is what you make it. And when you can make it any fucking thing you want, the rules don't apply.
Well, and they did show some restraint at the end, because a lot of stuff they didn't get into is a lot of the and they did talk about it, but a lot of the homosexual stuff between him and there's a bunch of people.
Yeah, so I think that was the one thing where they were like, we're just gonna walk close to that,
right? Yeah,
and we're not going to say it. We're just gonna walk, because there again, that becomes defamation,
right? Yeah,
So when you have the stripper or the prostitute that they were interviewing, and he's telling the story, it's like, hey, look, this is what they paid me to do. Okay. Right. If you think I'm lying to you, sue me. He's not getting sued.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 people in that room.
Yeah.
So him, her, and him. And I can tell you right now, she's not going to be the one saying that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that's him. So we know that, hey, okay, but they never said it. He just, producers,
you know what the most famous one is, right? That with Carl Withers.
Oh, yeah.
That's like
the joke. Yeah.
Dude, that's so I just can't. I don't like thinking about that.
Yeah, that was I didn't get invented. That was the whole Dave Chappelle skit.
Yeah,
that was fantastic. He's like, I must be ugly. It's funny though, because there again, why would he would never invite Dave Chappelle?
No,
because there's nothing to be gained from him, and he's a rich and powerful person. He doesn't want to have to compete with that. Clearly, he didn't want anybody around him that was going to pose a threat to his power. He always wanted he wanted to be the biggest in the room at all times.
Yeah.
And Biggie he wasn't.
Right.
Biggie was gone. Boom.
Now he's in the spotlight doing and have you seen the memes? So like TikTok and Instagram Reels is going crazy, and it's like they're dressed in the white suit. It's like Diddy the day after he kills his best friend and makes him pay for the funeral.
Oh,
and it's like doing the dance.
Yeah.
They were like, oh god, man, that's woo.
With Sting up there just singing,
playing
the guitar, going, I am making so much money.
Yeah. Well, at the time, I was like, dang, dude, this is sad. Like his, we don't know all this. Like that's literally was his best friend in our eyes. That's all we knew. We don't know any of this other information.
Right.
And he got shot, mixed up, and because at the time even before Biggie got killed, they were like, "Yo, we got to stop the violence." We don't want this beef and all that. And then he was still saying that afterwards. We just didn't have all the information.
Well, and there again, we still don't, because they painted a picture for us that sounds good, but also could be bullshit. But it was enough. It was enough bullshit to where he got 50 months in prison. So,
right. Well, listen, we know that obviously all the prostitution stuff was true, because that's what he got. That's what he got convicted of.
Right.
So that was true. He didn't get convicted of beating Cassie and all that, even though that's clearly
like the guy said, he wasn't on trial for that.
Yeah, he wasn't on trial for that.
So and that works out now, because I'm pretty sure they can't go after him for that now.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, take it for what it was. It was entertainment. It was entertaining. If you're 40 to 50 years old and you're into the whole Tupac, Biggie, P. Diddy swinging thing, this is one story you might find amusing.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not, it's a good enough story that we can all pretend.
Right.
You want to believe it because we all want bad guys.
Well, the good thing of this whole thing is, for the people that don't know us from our other ventures, we talked about the movie we were supposed to talk about from the beginning of the show. So you're welcome.
Yeah, we had to though, because this was a big unpack. Like,
definitely, yeah.
Like, I mean, and the nice thing is we can come back next year and we can talk about Stranger Things,
dude.
Because I haven't watched any of it yet, and the other episodes come out on Christmas,
and then New Year's Eve is the final episode, and I'm gonna go see it in the theaters, dude. I'm gonna go.
I don't care that much.
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's been. I think they picked up where last season left off, where we're pretty happy with, and they're carrying it on. So
apparently I have to watch that and Fallout.
I watched the first episode. So I love the first season, but also I'm a big Fallout fan, the video game fan.
Right.
So I don't know.
I know nothing about it, but I was talking to Brian, and he was like, "Dude, did you watch Fallout yet?" And I go,
"Yeah."
I go, "No." He goes, "Did you watch first season?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You got to watch this episode." And I go, I will. He goes, "Oh, so good, so good."
I love what's his name, Walt
Nose guy,
Walter Goggins. Yeah, I love him as an actor. I think he's really good, and he doesn't overdo it. Like, he's in a lot of stuff, but he's in enough stuff that he's not Pedro Pascal.
No, so it's funny because like the first thing I ever saw him in was Justified.
Yeah.
And he was Leroy Gibbons, and you're just like, you wanted to hate him so much in that show. And honestly, it's funny. They did such a good job of making you not like him.
Yeah.
That has literally carried through his whole career. There is never a moment that he does something and you're just like,
dude, he's
I like this guy.
He's shiesty in every single thing he does.
Everything he does, he's a piece of shit.
But you're like, you know what?
He does it with class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved his characters. I enjoyed Justified a lot.
Did you watch Vice Principals?
No.
So it was him and Danny McBride. I loved it.
No. Yeah, I can't do McBride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was, listen, it was full Walter Goggins, full Danny McBride, and it just came together beautifully.
Yeah. No, I can't do it. Just like I haven't been able to watch the Beautiful Whatevers, where he's the Reverend guy.
Oh, the Gemstones?
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah, I haven't.
Although I have not watched last season. It's kind of fallen off, but like the first couple of seasons are immaculate, and it's just. I did watch something very good. I watched something very, very good.
Oh,
while we were off. F1. It was on Apple TV. For free, and they produced it. Mm-hmm. And I don't, dude. So here, I probably have bias here because I'll tell you this: Ford versus Ferrari. Love that movie.
I still haven't watched that.
Dude, that movie is great. It's not great; it's excellent.
All right. So, funny story. We bought that movie to watch on a flight to like Knowledge Fest or some shit like that. And then Knowledge Fest got canceled and we ended up never watching the movie. And I just have not watched it because
it's long. It's a long movie.
No, it's not that. It's just, it was bad luck. Because right after that, COVID came and it was like, I just have, and I've watched the documentary. They did a really good documentary on it. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is cool. And that was a real documentary. It told the story, but I want to watch the movie, but
like the bonus thing that might get you to watch the movie is the surround sound stuff is incredible. In that movie, it's like one of the ones that people show their systems off to.
Yeah, I'm way more interested in F1.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, whatever you think about Brad Pitt, he's fucking Brad Pitt. Okay,
dude, it's him and the crazy Tom Cruise. Like they act. That's what they do.
Listen, Brad Pitt has done some stupid ass shit, and every fucking stupid ass shit he's done has been like, I was actually pretty good. Did you see where he's coming out in a part 2? What was that stupid movie with him and DiCaprio? The Hollywood movie.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I love that movie.
they're coming out with a spin-off that is just the character that he played.
Is it going to be Tarantino directed?
Yeah, it's Tarantino written.
Okay. All right.
So Tarantino wrote it. Different director.
Yeah.
It's 10 years later, and he's a fixer now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down for that. I'm told. Listen, I don't like all Tarantino movies, but that movie in particular I thought was amazing.
The movie was interesting. I didn't not enjoy it.
Yeah.
I had seen a lot of clips of it, and it was like, I need to watch this movie just because, like, and Tarantino movies don't always go anywhere.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, that movie was just a day in the life of these two idiots. Like it goes nowhere.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and there's nothing that's happening. It's just like, let's interject them into this. Let's take real shit and put them in it, which I like. I like it when you can mingle in, you know, so you had the whole, you know, freaky flower power, helter skelter bullshit going on.
Yeah.
And you know, like real directors and real people, and then here are these fake people that intermingle inside of it.
Yeah.
And it was like, I just want to literally the whole movie to me was like, hey, can we get Leonardo DiCaprio just to act in something?
Yeah.
and then we'll pair him up with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And what will they do? They're just gonna act. What do you mean they're just gonna? I got these really cute scenes I think they'll be good in.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know,
that's kind of how Tarantino
got his ass kicked by a white guy.
Yeah. Well, in this movie in particular, he showed a lot of restraint because usually Tarantino movies are so uber violent. And they save that to the end. They save that to the end, and it makes it's a period right at the end, and it's like,
dude, the ending was so bad
with the can of dog food or whatever the hell it was. That was
and then they American History X that one chick on the freaking dude.
I was like, that was just the period to the. I was like, oh, this is man, this is
dude. They dude in the dog.
Yeah,
man. That was a hard to watch last, like
it really was. Yeah
because I mean they're just so like oh
yeah
ow, you know, it's not like bang you're dead. No, it's like I'm gonna just rip your head off. Like
even if you make it through the initial can, which is very cringeworthy to watch, it's like it only gets worse from there.
Oh yeah,
and it's a short period of time, and
just banging her head on the coffee table, like like she's dead.
Yeah.
No. They need to be really dead, you know.
Yeah. But I did like that movie just has so many great and it was just a day in life. Like the Bruce Lee scene was awesome. Like
and that's why I wanted to watch it, because there was a lot of just
silhouettes, nice moments. Like
yes. And but that's and there again, Tarantino, so he's just gonna write something that nobody else is gonna write.
Right.
And I'll give him credit because he definitely, his walls that he throws shit at are way better than most people's walls.
Right. Yeah.
They don't always make sense.
Right.
And they're not always great, but they're definitely unique, you know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's, and some are for me, some aren't. Like Inglourious Bastards. I love that movie.
I've watched it, but I don't remember it. I don't remember not liking it, but
I liked like the Bear Jew. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I like that. I like the Hateful Eight. I was kind of hit or miss. Pulp Fiction, of course.
Yeah.
Then the Django Unchained I thought was awesome. It's a hard watch. It's a hard watch, but
it isn't. Oh yeah, it's for sure.
Yeah.
Great actors though.
Oh yeah,
like, the actors were fantastic. Jamie Foxx was a little too Jamie Foxx.
Right.
But that was the character though, so he had
right. Yeah,
that fit the role. And there again, Samuel L. Jackson, and of course
Leo.
Yeah. The ending was hilarious because that was the thing about that ending, is that it was just so over the top.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, well, really? Oh wow. it wasn't as uncomfortable to watch as like, because he was just killing everybody. It's like
because that movie was violent the whole way through. It wasn't punctuated by violence. The whole movie was
so
violent.
the ending was almost funny at that point.
Right. Yeah.
You know. Kill Bill. I only watched Kill Bill 1. I never got to Kill Bill 2.
Kill Bill 1 was. I guess I'm indifferent on it. I
I'm not an
enjoyed
Uma.
it, but
I don't like Uma.
yeah, I enjoyed it because I enjoyed it because it has a few things that we like. We like women that do ninja shit.
Yes,
that's pretty cool.
yes. I just don't like Uma.
But yeah, she's very. I don't know. She's
I just don't think she was a good choice for that. But
no, she's kind of like standoffish, or I don't know. She's just indifferent, maybe.
And in the Pulp Fiction, I always wanted somebody to do a director's cut of Pulp Fiction that put it in the right order.
Yeah,
because I really just want to watch that movie in the right order for once.
Yeah,
you know, it's like I get why he did it that way. I don't get why he did it that way. It was a great idea. It's a great idea. It's a great idea, and a lot of people have stole pieces of that.
Yeah,
you know, like I feel like all of YouTube is using that because it's like I'm gonna put the big reveal at the beginning,
right?
And then how did we get there? And we're gonna go back in time, and it's like,
yeah.
It's funny too because in I had some extra footage for my car video that I'm going through the Mustang video. I had some extra footage I found, and I'd already done, like, that segment was already done, and I go, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw it in. I'm gonna Quentin Tarantino this. I'm just gonna throw this footage in there, and everyone will be like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. It's like, yeah, I'm just. It's not in the order it needs to be, but hey, whatever. Here you go. It was because it was very helpful footage. Because, like, I'm telling this story, like that everybody's watching, and it is not how it went down. like I'm making it seem like we built it, but we make them all that way. But it's just funny in this one because this one took like a month to shoot, and normally, we're out in 2 days, 2-3 days tops. We shot this over a month. Like you literally see me crawling in the back of my car to screw the rear speakers in.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh, we just put them together. It's like 5 o'clock on a Wednesday, and I got to put these. Actually, it was at 5 o'clock on a Saturday, and it was like, I'm just screwing these speakers in because we had 10 minutes to shoot this footage. It was so weird. And then I'm telling Fernando while we're filming, I'm like, this is going to be a tough edit because none of this shit is just like, like, all right, we got to go back and shoot an unboxing. Like, we had to go back and shoot the unboxings because we needed those. We'd already put the speakers in the car, but we needed unboxings. Luckily, we had 2 pairs of the speakers, so we could go back and shoot the unboxings. And I'm like, all right, where are these going to go? And it's like, I don't even know. Like, most of the time, like, we've laid out the whole shoot thing. This one, we're just like I'm talking and I'm like, all right, I got to delete this because this doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I know that feeling. Because typically when you do YouTube, you have a formula. Everyone that does their videos a certain way has a formula. They know what they need to do. But when you're doing something off books, it's like it's the fucking Wild West, man.
Oh yeah, this one was totally off book. Yeah. And it's like it's funny too because like last night I finished a segment that's going to go up tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, well, I need this piece for it because we changed something. And I go, and I'm watching that scene at this other scene where we mentioned the change. And I go, I can't take this and move it over there because then it won't make sense for the bigger story.
Right.
I was like, all right, well, we're just gonna keep it the way it is. We'll hopefully it'll be it's like, okay, and there again, it's like we shot it or we're editing so it makes sense how we did it, but no, we didn't. That's
not how it happened. Yeah,
it's not how it happened.
You're telling a story at this point.
Yes, yeah, we're totally telling the journey of this, and it's like, the last thing goes in. It's like that was not the last thing.
This is not a documentary. This is entertainment. We're telling.
This is us doing stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole time we were filming it, it's like the camera just sat there, and there was like days that we didn't touch the car because we had like other work to do, and it was like it was so weird. I hated every minute of it. Like legit hate. I was like, dude, I will never do this again. Like, this is so much. This is so hard to do.
This is why it took me so long to do anything in it in the first place.
Yeah, because it's like you don't know. Like if everything would have gone as planned, it would have been great. It did. Yeah. Everything went to shit. So I was like, do we call it? I should have just called it off. I'm glad we didn't. But it's also like, fuck.
Let's.
So
I've you know, I'm a YouTube rabbit hole guy.
yeah,
and I've just recently I've been watching a lot of things about like high-end watches,
oh,
how the movements work, people repairing them,
that's
talking
whatnot.
about yeah. Well, I used to be into watches back in the day, and I just haven't wore a watch in forever. I tried smartwatches, and I'm not a smartwatch guy, but I do love like classic watches, and I just realized like the things that I fall in the rabbit holes for. I love watching a master craftsman do their job, just like when you're doing a wiring video. It's like art. It's literally is art that you're watching someone that is a master craftsman at their job, and they're doing very high quality work. And it's just, even if it's something I'm not interested in particularly, like I was watching them make
waiting for the reveal.
Right. And it's like just the process of I literally watched someone make a pure silver skillet that they sell for $4,000. And I'm like, wow, this dude, look, it's got a stitched leather handle, got $1,800 worth of silver in the build. And it's like, dude, this dude is an absolute craftsman. Who the hell bought a $4,000 skillet? But apparently,
probably a list.
There's got to be, and they make them right in Rhode Island, and it's like, man, this is amazing. Like just seeing someone do something at that, like, it's like a master class. Seeing someone do something at that high level, it amazes me.
Yeah, I mean, and I've watched the watch guys too. I like watching the watch. I like the watch guys, and I like the guys that restore old toys.
Yes,
you know, and you're just like, I don't want to do it. Like I'm just thinking, oh man, I don't want to do that.
No, it's like I like having it on. It's something that that is something I can watch in the background.
Yeah,
and I don't have to pay full attention to.
I can't do that. Like I can't. If something is on that I want to watch, I gotta watch it. Like if the girls are watching something like the show we were talking about earlier, it's just on in the background. I'm not really interested into it, or I'm not really interested in it. It doesn't become part of. But I'll pick up bits and pieces throughout, and I'll put the story together.
And sometimes it catches you. Like Cassie's been watching Landman. It's actually a really great show. I'm not going to invest the time now to watch it because I've watched parts of it.
Yeah.
So I know what's happening. I know what's happening, you know. But
so the funny thing is like I started watching Landman because I was like, oh man, this is really good. And then his ex-wife came into it.
She is a crazy,
and she,
you know who that is? That's Allie Landry.
Yeah, she was in a couple other things,
like the supermodel from whenever.
Yeah, she was in the Unit. She was on a TV show called The Unit. Either way, I can't stand her.
No, she's
ruining the show for me.
Yeah, she's a psychopath.
So
the daughter also annoys me as well.
What's that?
The daughter also annoys me as well.
Oh yeah, they're all terrible.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this was a really good story, until they got involved.
Yeah, and then John Hamm dies, which was one of my favorite characters. I like him as a character actor.
Yeah, so now we get,
and the wife's not. It's changed, which is why I won't watch it.
What's his name? Bruce Willis's ex.
Right. Yeah. But the show is like once they come to this part, it's like if it remained good, I would have went back and watched it from the beginning and caught up. But I was like, okay, I see where it's going. I know what has happened before. I know the story because I've been watching it as she watches it, you know.
Right. Yeah. So supposedly season 2, they got rid of the ex.
Oh, okay.
Like they're getting rid of some of the characters that were just annoying because there again, I started watching it, and to me, the whole ex was just like ruining the story. Like it was way more interesting without her in it.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, guys, like we just don't need TNA. Like
and the daughter was like, she's just kind of a side. Like the son's interesting. His story's interesting.
Yes.
And you know, like especially when he whips those dudes because he was a wrestler, and you don't expect he's a skinny white dude.
Yeah.
Body slamming these guys, like, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his dad's pretty much you figured there was probably knew how to took care of himself.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, you don't even realize that's his son for it's like, wow.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I knew that right away. And Cass like, I don't think that's his son. I was like, that's got to be his son, right? Yeah. And I'm not even watching the thing, but yeah. And then
he's all pissed off that he got into the profession.
Right. Well, and it's and then they're tied up with the cartel, which I think is interesting. And they're having to deal with they're tied up now, but they're having to deal with the cartel throughout, anyways. And I thought that was interesting, like how Which one?
Ham.
No. He died of. He died of a heart attack. So apparently he had like 7 or 8 heart attacks.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but what happens is his son gets his own wells, and he does 4 wells, and all of them hit, which is like 1 in a billion chance.
Right.
So he's like from this, he's absolutely going to be rich, right? He's going to be a rich oil billionaire titan thing, right?
Right.
But he understands right away, because his dad's in the business, that this is a problem. You don't hit on 4 wells like this. There's something else going on. Calls his dad in. Dad's like, all right, let me see. And he's like looking at the paperwork, and he said, what's this company that you got a loan from? Oh, well, they're just investors. He's like, this doesn't seem right. Calls the lawyer dude, the one that everyone disrespects all the goddamn time.
Yeah, the chick.
No, not the chick, the dude. The dude that they're living in his house, and they're calling him by the wrong name and everything.
Yeah.
So he calls him, finds out it's a cartel dude that had threatened him earlier in the thing, that's tied up with his son as an investor. Right. So it's just like, all that is very interesting. The wife, the ex-wife, and the daughter, I could care less about.
Right.
Like, just get them the hell. If they get them out of it, I think it will be better.
Yeah. So that was I just walked away from it. I was like,
yeah,
the Sylvester Stallone thing is pretty good.
Tulsa King.
Yeah.
Cassie was watching that in the side as well, and that I was actually getting into that as well.
Yeah,
so.
I gotta finish that.
Well, she'll be like, well, I'll wait for it. Like, dude, don't wait for me. Just watch it, and I'll catch up as you're watching it.
Yeah. So I got one more episode of the Apple TV, whatever the hell that's called, with the chick that's one of 12 people left on the planet.
Yeah. I hadn't started watching that yet, but that's definitely. Speaking of which, we switched phone carriers just because we got a better deal.
Okay.
During that, they had a deal where you can get Apple One for $20 a month for family.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like you save $10 or $15 off what the cost is.
Yeah.
So at this point, I've already been paying for Apple TV. We're paying for storage on my phone, on Cassie's phone.
Yeah, Pluribus.
Yeah. And paying for Spotify, which is $20 by itself. So this was the impetus. Like, you know what? I've been with Spotify literally since a couple years after it was made available. So it's a hard turn.
Yes,
because they have my whole history of everything I've listened to. They have all my playlists.
Yeah, you're in.
That can predict everything and they make custom playlists. But the thing is, with Apple Music, they make it very easy. Literally, you go into Apple Music, click a button, you can import all the playlists except for the ones that Spotify made for you.
Oh,
so that kind of sucks. But all the playlists I made and all that, I was able to transport over. I can't tell the difference. I don't think my ear is good enough to tell. My system's not good enough that I'm listening to it on in the Jeep.
And still between Spotify and Apple?
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah, because you can do Apple lossless, and then the Spotify high quality is like 192 192, I think.
Yeah, but so's the Apple.
Yeah, well, they're saying that the lossless is higher. So I haven't tweaked anything yet, but it's similar. I think the quality is good. The interface, obviously, since I've been in Spotify so long, I hate the interface right now. But the thing with Apple Music is Apple Music knows me as a 16 to 22 to 25-year-old.
When you were on it before.
Because everyone was on iTunes at that point. Spotify didn't exist. So their picks for me are like very different than what I have now. So I kind of have to train it around a little bit. But they do have all my purchases that I've ever made from iTunes. on there. So
we have the family one, and for some reason the family one just can't figure out how to separate it. And so I always get country. I don't listen to country.
Yeah.
You know, and like this year it was like the songs that are played most in your iTunes, and it was like, I'm like, it's like Sue and Haley own this thing. Apparently, we found out Sue's a huge fan of Nickelback. Didn't know that. Yeah, she's a huge fan of Nickelback. Haley goes, I think it's safe to say that Mom is keeping Nickelback employed.
Listen, there's a lot of closet Nickelback fans out there.
Oh, listen, I have no problem with Nickelback. Yeah. Their autobiography, fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was great. That was a great one.
Made me go listen to more Nickelback. I mean, I was like,
well, see, I think I chose sides, like kind of like either you're a Vans or a Converse person. I think at the same time Nickelback came out, Creed was kind of popular. Yeah, similar style music. I was just ended up being a Creed person.
I can own Vans and Converse. I had no problems with both. See, I don't own any of them now, but
see, when you're young, that's not how you think.
Oh, I know. If you're not on my team, you suck.
Exactly.
I totally understand. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like either you were Nintendo or Sega at that time.
Sega.
So I was also Sega too, because that's the one that I got for Christmas. So I had to justify it. Like, oh, dude, Nintendo actually sucks. Sega's the future. Until it wasn't.
Exactly. Until it wasn't. Yeah. Bet wrong on that one.
Definitely.
But it is what it is for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So that's it. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year.
Yeah.
We will be back next year. Take a couple weeks off here to do our things. When we come back, we'll give you our thoughts on the final Stranger Things. Because hopefully by then, and then the weeks we're off, I'll be able to pack that in. Haley wants to watch it with me, and if she doesn't, I'm just gonna I'm gonna leave her on the curb because I gotta move.
Yeah, I think
waiting.
The first run is good. Think you'll be happy with the first run. Second run, we don't know because it's not out yet. But when it comes out, we'll obviously watch it.
Until next year, hope everyone has a safe and exciting holiday.
Yeah, hope you get everything you wanted for Christmas.
I hope you get nothing you wanted for Christmas and everything that you deserve for Christmas.
I knew you were going to say that.
Listen, I think it's great when you get the serendipity present where it's like they just like, here, we thought we thought this would be perfect for you, and you're like, it is.
Yeah.
How did you that is so cool. I love that.
I love
Haley tries to do that.
My family doesn't get this, but and I don't know why, and I think it's most dads and most dudes. I like giving gifts more than getting them because I usually buy things that I want anyways.
It's hard. I admit I'm very hard to shop for because I just no filter.
There's like no way they're not getting me something. And I was like, literally guilt free. You guys don't have to get me nothing. Like I get enjoyment out of getting you guys what you want because you guys don't buy what you want.
I don't get enjoyment out of any of it. I don't want to buy you anything. I don't want you to buy me anything. I don't mind. I would like to be in the room while you guys are exchanging presents.
Yeah.
But I just want to watch. I don't necessarily.
I love giving gifts, but I love Christmas time just because it's kind of magical and hanging out and doing.
Yes, that's what I like about it. The other part of it is annoying, like the whole gift thing. I mean, the concept of it just. It's like my mom calls me up and she's like, "I know what I want for Christmas. I want cash." Like, okay, like
yeah. Well,
really?
That's
is that what Christmas is? It's just you want some cash? I mean,
that's what we like. I finally got Cassie turned the corner on the extended family kids, the little ones. Like, listen, we don't know why are we fighting over what we're getting them? We'll just give them an envelope with a nice Christmas card from the Vegas, and they open it up, and there's some money in there, and then we don't have to think about it at all. Just get some nice Christmas cards.
Right. Yeah, for sure. 100%. It's like, no, I agree. But anyways, we can talk about all that next year when we're back. And you guys have a great night.
Have a good one.
See ya.